shout out to everybody. You know what I mean? It is what it is. I see a lot of people kind of feeling some type of way. You know, I get it. You know, the stream was cut. Some people are thinking it's like internet issues. I don't think that was the issue. You know, and that's just me. You know what I mean? I'm just one person out of many. You know, I would wanted to see what was gonna happen between Chef Trez and Tay Roc, and I'm gonna tell y'all this: I got my money back. You know, so it wasn't a situation of where it was a loss for me like that, to where like other leagues who may have, you know, battles go down, or, you know, they market something, advertise something, and then we don't see the battle, you know, and then they, you know, tell the battler not to show, you know, not to say anything on Twitter. No, it wasn't nothing like that. You know what I mean? I felt like personally, me and battle rap, and this is just me being real, and the reason why I put the other like blog on a private, because it's like maybe I end up letting it. I don't know. We'll end up seeing it. But I felt like I've been getting scammed in the culture. This is just me being real. Like, I'm not calling out any leagues specifically, but I've been feeling like that for a while. So that's kind of why I low-key just ventured off and started doing something else in entertainment, politics, you know, personally is what it was for me. And then somebody told me like, oh, y'all have to talk about battle rap. You got to talk about battle rap. And it was somebody that's like affiliated with a league that told me something like that. So I'm just like, all right, let me try something else. Got 100,000 subscribers. So, you know, with that, thank you for doubting bloggers. And, you know, a lot of y'all bloggers out there, just understand, man, like battle rap is small. Like, we all know that, you know what I'm saying? It's like a small, you know, microcosm of hip hop. Some people appreciate it, some people don't. I feel like there was like no visibility, like in terms of what was going on with the culture. Like, you couldn't use, you know what I mean, like footage, none of that. And it's like, what are we doing? So I'm like, nah, man, I ain't about to do this. So I went ahead and I went into a different direction for a while. You know what I mean? I didn't want to like quit like battle rap totally. I always said like, if it gets lit, something happens, I'm going to end up talking about it. It's what it is. But that's why I kind of took a step back. I felt like I was getting scammed by like different people, and you know, people were placating these leagues and just acting like nothing was wrong. Like that got, you know what I mean, a little bit too much, I felt like, you know. So, you know, I took a step back for a minute. Now I'm looking, and the URL ends up having an event, politics over bars or whatever, and they had like a couple battles I wanted to see. So I'm like, yo, let me just check it out. And, you know, I bought it. They sent me the money back. I guess it was a issue with the stream, not the stream, but people bootlegging, you know. And my opinion on that, a lot of people may not like it. This is their content. This is their content. If they feel like they have to do this to protect their content, that's what they feel like they got to do. Like, at the end of the day, do I feel like this is a scam? This situation? No, I don't think so. I that's just me. Y'all get mad. I know, like, what you mean, PIPERBOY? I don't think I don't think URL scamming. I think it's like, yo, they found out they was getting bootlegged and they shut it down. They have their feelers out there looking around, you know, to see what was going on. They seen they stuff blasted, and then they pulled it down. That's what I think happened. And from what it seems like to me, like listening to Smack and Beasley, Smack is basically like letting people know, I mean, he right, like they end up like, I think in 48 hours, like your money is going to be refunded, you know. So I mean, it's not like they just like some of these leagues will play you, not tell you that battles are, you know, 1-rounders, and lead you to think they're 3-rounders, people not show up, and then you got to fight with PayPal to try to get your money back. And then sometimes they give you your money back. Sometimes they do not give you your money back. I don't think this is that situation. They said in the interview that they're going to end up giving people their money back within 48 hours. So just give them 48 hours and to see what's going on. I mean, the card, this is not like this is just my perspective. Like, if anybody mad, they can be mad, right? It's not like this is like a summer madness or like a gnome. You know what I mean? And then they cut it off. This is just like a, you know what I mean? Like, it's not that big of an event, you know? So to me personally, I didn't think it was that big of a deal. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Deontay Kennedy. He said, Thug Life, he is a channel member. I appreciate you, bro. But that's how I feel about it, man. Like, you know, if they being bootleg, they got to do something, man. like this, like battle rap is not that big to where they can just be taking these hits. And I get it. Like some people may think like, yo, like the people that, you know, bootlegging, they wasn't going to buy it anyway. Yeah. I mean, like maybe some people wasn't going to buy it, but you know, some people might have. So I don't know, man. Shout out to Sugar Black says, shout out to PIPERBOY Williams, 100,000 subscribers. Wait a minute, Thug Life. Shout out to you, Sugar Black. We gonna go live in entertainment and politics in a minute. But yeah, man, that's my opinion on it. I don't think they scamming. I think they just seen like, yo, we getting bootleg. And like, y'all gotta think, like this bootlegging, it can like this culture is really small, bro. Like it could lead them to be like, we not doing this. If they can't get a hold on this, you know what I'm saying? I watched bootlegs in the past. Thug Life, it is what it is. You know what I mean? We seen league owners like, you know, doing it before, you know, but like they choose to shut it down. They choose to shut it down. You know what I mean? Other leagues have been bootlegged by battlers. Like, you know what I'm saying? We've seen a lot that goes on throughout the culture. They choose to shut it down. They choose to shut it down. They're giving everybody their money back. You know what I'm saying? But it's gotten crazy. Like battle rap has gotten crazy. And we got to think also, and this is us being real, like regardless of whatever league, like they're putting a lot of money in, paying these battlers. What if they got sponsors, people helping them, like the political person, which is kind of wild, bro. Like, you know, donation money and stuff or whatever being paid to battlers is kind of crazy, you know. That's just Democrats be doing. Thug Life, you know what I mean? Like, I was just saying, but I mean, this low-key, this is what I don't know, bro. It's not good, but this kid, they paying for, y'all got to think they paying for the venue, the lighting, it to be filmed. They paying the battlers. They flying people out. You know what I'm saying? You got flights, hotels. And they in the situation to where they don't even want to pay like top tier, like crazy prices no more. They're trying to figure out a way to fix it to where battle rap makes sense. You know what I mean? And this is just me being like completely, you know what I mean? I'm not one side of it. I understand how the consumers are feeling about it, but they're the people that's helping to create the content. You see what I'm saying? Just me being all the way real. So, I mean, if they feel like they're going to end up taking a big loss, like they might as well just put it on the app and have people just subscribe to the app. And it's less money. If you think about it, like if you, from a consumer standpoint, if you just gonna just get the app for like a month and you get to see all the battles and like whatever that's on the app, I mean, it's bad because you don't get to see the battle when it happens, but you know what I mean? You get to see a whole lot of other content, you know, and I'm not advocating to y'all either way on what y'all need to do, but I mean, if you want to see the battles, the problem with it is like when you see the battles uploaded on the app, you don't know if they've been doctored. You don't know if they've been fixed. You know what I'm saying? Because you weren't in the building. You don't know what happened. You can't, you know, get like a accurate depiction on exactly what's going on. You know what I mean? It is what it is. But this ain't like, you know what I mean? This ain't like the UFC. This is not like WWE. This ain't nothing like that, bro. So they feel like we shutting it down. They shutting it down. As far as what I'm hearing, right? So it's not only, so like I'm hearing, so I seen Chef Trez did an interview, like he talking about he won that battle between him and TAY ROC, right? And then I seen another one
really not
to where
that.
Rock is basically disappointed that he glitched. I guess he choked in the third. A lot of people said he got 30. I don't know. You know what I mean? We'll end up seeing what happened when it comes out. I'm interested to see if they gonna drop it. If they drop it, we'll see what happens. But if he got 30 twice in 1 year, you got to think like he lost to Bill Collector, right? So he loses to Bill Collector. He may have lost to Big K. He gets 30 by Jazz the Rapper, and then he gets 30 by Chef Trez. He cannot be Battler of the Year. Like, this is not me like being like, you know what I mean? He can't. I don't think he can. You know what I mean? I don't think he can, but you know, some people may still want to argue for him. I think the Battler of the Year right now is Av. Ain't no way. Like, you got to think, bro, like when Geechee was on his run, like when I'm like, didn't Chilla Jones like win it 1 year? Like I've never, it's one thing, cause when Easy the Block Captain said, yo, when is the last time a champion of the year been 30? It's like Rock has done so many battles to where it's like, you might be able to look over that and just say, you know what I mean? Like, he's still low-key good, right? But 230s in 1 year, moving into the you know what I mean, COTY, I don't think he can. I don't think he can. And, you know, I went on, like, different people's platforms. They may have been live. And even, I think Chris Bias, I went on his platform. He was live. And he asked me, like, what do I think about it? And I was just like, yo, I think, like, TAY ROC is Battler of the Year. Like, even though this is before this happened, I'm like, yo, I think he's Battler of the Year still, right? And I was in the chat or whatever. I was like, yo, I think he's still Battler of the Year. And right now, like, if that's the case, you know what I mean? Because he's admitting that he choked and he messed up in the battle. But if what people who are in the building or what they're saying happen is true, and then we see Chef Trez is talking about he won the battle, I don't know, y'all. Like, what do y'all think in the comment section? Can he still be Battler of the Year? I don't, like, 230s in a year, I don't think he can. You know what I mean? I don't think he can. And I wish he would have just slowed down and just stopped. Like, after the Reed battle, he really didn't need to do anything else, in my opinion. I think he had it sewn up. You know what I mean? That's what I think. You know, I think he could have just won it. So I don't know, y'all. I don't know. You know what I mean? But shout out to him. This ain't no hate or nothing like that. I don't see how you can be Battler of the Year. You know, unless they don't come out with the footage. You know what I'm saying? Maybe. But if they come out with the footage, that could be a problem. So the only reason I'm saying that, because Nunu Nails ended up putting out something, right? And she said it's in the vault. I don't know what she means by that. Shout out to Nunu. I don't know what she mean by that, but she's saying it's in the vault. You know what I mean? Maybe she just means like joking around. I don't know. You know what I mean? But Av is like, if you look, like, Av has not lost all year. You know what I'm saying? T-Top hasn't lost all year. I think John is out of the, you know what I'm saying? I don't think you can really say John is Battler of the Year anymore. I think the Cassidy battle would have, like, really put him, like, up there. But I don't think you can really do that off of a frack battle and then, like, you know, having a good performance versus Serious Jones, like 2 battles. You know what I mean? I would think, like, Rex might low-key be jumping over John. You know, but if I got to say who is Battler of the Year, is Av. Like, without a question. Because otherwise, it ain't no use of, like, winning every battle. You know, the only thing you can say about him is he's not headlining, you know what I mean, events and things like that. That's, like, the only thing you can say. But other than that, Av seems like he's the ticket. You know what I'm saying? And I'm interested to see, yo, what does Easy the Block Captain have to say about all of this? You know what I mean? Is he going to go live? Is he going to talk about this, address it? You know, if he was to get 30, if the shoe was on the other foot, I think people will be going in on him on Twitter, you know, on Twitter. So I'm curious to see what y'all think. You know what I'm saying? But shout out to URL. I ain't got no, I mean, I get it. People mad, but hey, they being bootleg. Like, what you want? Like, let's say you spend like $100 and $200 some $1,000 on an event. We keeping it all the way 100, 200,000, like everything paid. You know what I'm saying? That's a small event, maybe like 100 some thousand. You know what I mean? Just to get everything good. Like, yeah, you got sponsors and all, but then like you being bootleg. I'm not mad at Smack, bro. I'm not mad at him. You know what I mean? But, you know, that's just how y'all, somebody said, but this is what happened. Like, when you go against I think they never should have, like, publicly went at the bootleggers. Because people get bootlegged every day. It happens. You know what I mean? Like, just, like, going at them publicly is going to make them do it more. You know, like, oh, we got their attention now. You know, and it's like, how do you really sue? You know what I mean? Like, it's they gonna have to figure something out. But it's hard to, like, track down, like, who actually do. I'm sure they can find out who's doing it. But then it's gonna be like prosecuting them. Is it really worth them prosecuting, or just saying, hey, for the foreseeable future, we're just not doing, like, pay-per-views anymore? They don't have to do it. They got the app. But the thing is, like, I feel like, I mean, people know how to get the battles off the app. You know what I mean? They know how to do it. You know what I mean? However they be doing it, they know how to do it. So one way or another, like, it's gonna hit the streets, you know. But I think they could maybe control it. It makes it a little bit harder because you can't just like screen record on the app. You know what I mean? But maybe battle rap does need to go back to, you know, just being either you wait for it to drop, you know what I mean, or on YouTube, or you gotta wait for them to put it up on the app. That's what it is, bro, right now. You know, so I don't know. Those are my thoughts on it. Y'all tell me what y'all think down in the comment section below. I'm about to get up out of here and go back into politics and entertainment, but that's just my thoughts, man. I can't get too mad at them like with that, bro. You know what I mean? I don't know. Maybe I'm partial because I've been rocking with the URL for so many years, like they content and seeing what they've been trying to do. You know what I mean? But other than that, I don't know, man. Somebody said Battle Rap Network, he said 100,000 subscribers. Did you win the bet? Oh, with Caps? Yeah, I won. Like, he always yeah. Caps like, why are you talking about this on YouTube? Because what? We got a bet. I won the bet. You got to pay, bruh. You got to pay. He gave me an excuse. I'm keeping it real. He gave me an excuse. But you got to pay. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we had a bet to who was going to, somebody in the comments said, we had a bet on who's going to reach 100,000 subscribers first. It didn't matter how we did it. You know what I'm saying? It's just what it is. You know what I mean? Who's going to reach 100,000? I think he was going to be talking about the NBA, WNBA girl. I don't know what her name is. Or like that, or whatever. We were just going to get to 100,000 subscribers. And so it ended up working out for me. I got 100,000 subscribers. And then I hit him up. I showed him a picture. I was like, yo, I'm at 100,000. Like, and he gave me an excuse. So, you know what I'm saying? I'm waiting to get my money, but I won the bet. You know what I mean? So, but, you know, now that I see, and this is me being real, I'm going to talk about, you said, you know, dang well, Caps wasn't going to pay. I don't know. We cool. We cool. Like, I would expect him to pay. Like, if I have a bet, like, ask Battle Rap Trap, shout out to him. Like, I think he's Trap News Daily now. Well, shout out to him. Like, he knows, like, if I lose a bet, I'll pay. You know what I mean? I think I may have bet Anwar or somebody. Like, if I lose a bet, I'll pay that day. Like, I don't be waiting, like a month or so. I just pay it. You know what I mean? Somebody said, Cap said, got it. I don't know. We'll end up seeing what's going on. But all I know is I won the bet and I ain't get paid. You know what I mean? I think I'm within my right to say that on YouTube. You know what I mean? I ain't getting super crazy. I'm just saying, like, I ain't get paid yet. You know, but it is what it is. But as far as everything else, you know, if battle rap, if it's a lit topic, I'll come back and I'll talk about it. You know what I'm saying? I ain't completely done with it. You know, it just, I got frustrated, you know, with the whole, like the prom night. You know, we finding out that Miss Hustle is told not to say anything. You know what I'm saying? And then, like, you know what I mean? I say it's like one of the worst events. I think I said at the time it was like the worst event of the year. The next thing I know, I get like a hip hop is real. Somebody coming at me on hip hop is real. And I was like, well, it was. Then we end up finding out what Miss Hustle said. Then it was like, then we heard Frank White was talking, you know what I mean, about, but they never addressed that. You see what I'm saying? So it's like that. It's like all the main events that didn't go down this year. You know, there's like a big list of main events that didn't happen this year, you know, from various different leagues. It's like, wow. Then the John the Don and Cassidy, it's just like, bruh. Like, I think battle rap is turning into, it's like a big scam, bro. Like, it is. But if I'm John, like, how I would, like, kind of mitigate that, sue dude. You know what I mean? Whoever does that to you, like, don't show up, like, so, and then that'll let the consumers see, like, yo, all right, he ain't, you know what I mean? He really real. He trying to get his money back. He ain't about to let people just screw over him like that. You know, I think that would be a good idea for him to do. You know what I'm saying? If you John and Don. I mean, I don't really want to advocate suing, but sometimes, like, when you got people doing you like that, like, I mean, there's been multiple people doing that to John. He may need to sue. You know what I mean? But it just, battle rap, it's too unprofessional right now. You know, and I think it just needs to, and maybe just because there's so many people, like, jumping in there, I don't know. And they feel like, yo, it's so many leagues, I could screw this league over, never have to deal with this league again, go to a different league. I don't know, bro. Like, Cassidy has not responded to the battle rap community about that. Like, that's wild. Like, because you got to think, like, people may have flown out to see him. You know what I mean? Like he's Cassidy. you know, and like he may, you know, he's used to being popular. So he may be like, I don't care, but you don't really think about people who may actually want to come see you, you know, that may have chartered, you know, got a flight, got a hotel, took off work, you know, trying to come see you. Not everybody live in Atlanta. And then they get like some news that happened, like that could let people down. Or like me, I'm like, yo, it like wasn't nothing going on in battle rap for a minute. Like, yo, I really want to see, you know, I got to the point, I'm like, yo, like, all right, so I really want to see this battle now. Like, let's see if John John's going to end up being in the running for like Battler of the Year. And then we get that announcement. It's like, first of all, no promotion. And then you get that. So I do want to say, like, Cassidy, he got his side of the story. I don't know what it is. I've reached out to Cassidy. You know what I'm saying? I ain't telling him exactly what happened, but I messaged him. I ain't getting no message back. You know, so I don't know what's going on with him. Maybe he'll, you know, hip hop is real. Maybe he'll let them interview him, whatever. You know what I'm saying? But that's crazy that he did that to John John. You know, but like I said, we don't know everything that's in, you know, entail with that. And then the Shotgun Suge, you know, his car, like people, I think like Stumbles backed out. It's like, bro, that was like the main, I felt like that was the main event. Like some people thought it may have been like, was it Shotgun Suge and Ab, but I thought that was the main event. Like Snake Eyes and Stumbles. And that didn't go down. I'm like, this is crazy. Like battle rap is getting crazy. I mean, that's not like battle rap. That's like boxing. Like, it's crazy. And then like a bunch of people got high blood pressure. They can't, like, you know what I'm saying? Like box. And I will give Av credit that he was there. You know what I mean? Like he was there. Like, and from what Easy was saying, because Easy did a live on it, he was like, they tried to give people multiple chances in taking their blood pressures, but it was just too high. And so they couldn't risk it because it looked like it was like a sanctioned type of like real situation, you know? So they wanted to make sure everybody was on the up and up and everything was good. So shout out to Shotgun Suge for that. Like he took it super serious, whether or not, you know, y'all, I think this, right? I can get up here and make fun. Oh, well, y'all should have had your blood pressure checked. That's something. Blood pressure is serious. You know what I mean? It's the silent, like, unaliver. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that be happening. You know, and people having strokes and stuff. Like, blood pressure, like, especially in the African-American community, that is serious. So, regardless of what people may be thinking right now, like, if Suge didn't have this event, people would still be like walking around not knowing their blood pressure is crazy high. You know what I mean? Now they know. Now they need to be getting a checkup, like going to see their doctor, see if they may have to get on like some kind of medicine until they can control that. You know what I mean? It's just what it is. Or, you know, sometimes people's blood pressure could raise, you know what I mean, or lower if they have anxiety. You know, you about to, like, you know, get it, you know what I mean? Scrap like on camera, you know, like they can be you don't know what they thinking. They could probably be super stressed out. I don't know. They're not like boxers, you know what I mean? Like, to be real, like they're not boxers, they're battlers. So, but I think, you know what I mean, we're they need to, like, for real, like go get checked out and see what's up, man. Like I found out I had high blood pressure because I don't like to sleep. You know what I mean? It's what it is. So I had to like go and get medicine until I could get it corrected to get off the medicine. So like if you got high blood pressure, man, get that checked out. It could cause like kidney damage. You know what I mean? Y'all don't want to be on like dialysis and for the rest of your life, or you know what I mean, and mess your kidneys up or have a heart attack and shit. Y'all don't want that, bro. Yeah, eating this food that's out here in America. You know what I'm saying? Like all this fast food, and you know they live in a fast life. You know they flying everywhere. You know, to eat, they gotta go to like, you know what I'm saying, like fast food joints, restaurants. You know, they flying everywhere. They ain't, you know, a lot of these people, they battle a lot. You know what I'm saying? So they ain't really home. So like check on yourself. Like your health is your wealth. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, you not want to be messed up out here. You know, not taking it seriously. So I would say shout out to Shotgun Suge for real. You know, for making it like a serious situation, like, you know what I mean, like a real type boxing match. Because if it would have just been like some regular street fight or what, they probably wouldn't have known. And somebody could have got out there and they really could have not woke up. You know what I'm saying? Got knocked out and not woke up. And nobody would have known what was going on, you know? And then, so shout out to him, bro. You know what I mean? It is what it is. But like I said, I think battle rap needs to be a little bit more professional. That's just me. URL, I can't really be mad at him, you know what I'm saying? But I'm about to get up out of here. Y'all tell me what y'all think down in the comment section below. And a lot of y'all leagues, please stop scamming people. Stop using people's likes, likeness. I'm not saying URL or nothing like that. You know what I mean? Like other leagues, I see they be doing that. Like, just don't be using people's likeness just to sell tickets. Don't be doing stuff like that. I'm not saying I'm just saying it might be going down with some leagues. Like, don't do that. Stop scamming the fans, because at the end of the day, y'all need, you see what I'm saying? Y'all need the consumer. That's what y'all need. The ones that's going to buy the pay-per-views. You know what I mean? So y'all just be careful out there. Shout out to Most Hated Blogger. He said, congratulations on reaching 100,000 sub mark. Welcome to the blue check. Hey, Most Hated Blogger, I'm waiting for mine. They got to verify the account. Once they do that, then they'll, I think they said take 10 days. Then I can apply to get the YouTube check. You know what I mean? And then see what's going on with getting the plaque. I'm going to put the plaque right there. Hey, Most Hated Blogger, people going to be mad now. Yeah, they're really going to be mad. You know what I'm saying? But shout out to everybody. Shout out to Cap. Shout out to everybody. But I do want my money. Thug life. You know what I'm saying? But shout out to everybody. I'm out. Comment, rate, subscribe. Let me know what y'all think about that. And let me know in the comment section, do you feel like Rock is still Battler of the Year? I feel like it's Av right now. You know what I'm saying? If that's true, and what these interviews are saying, the Chef Trez winning the battle, between him and Rock, and, Rock choking and all of that. If that's true, he lost. I mean, they're doing interviews about this stuff. You know what I mean? If he lost and if he got 30, because the comments and people were saying on different platforms, he got 30. If that's the case, he can't be Battler of the Year. And that would suck that he did all of that work. You know what I mean? Like all of these battles, and this is where he's at. You know what I mean? But I don't know, man. I don't know, but y'all tell me what y'all think down in the comment section below. Comment, rate, subscribe. Let me know what y'all think about that. I'm going back in.